Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyra, and here on my channel, we're all about real makeup for real life and real people. So today's video, you're getting a 2-for-1. I'm going to be getting ready with some of the products that I've mentioned in some of my fall videos. I have now done fall essentials, favorite eyeshadow palettes for fall, my top 10, and favorite fall lippies, which I will have all of those linked down below because I'm going to be using some of those products today to get ready. As well as I'm going to be answering some tag questions. It is the autumn tag and it was compiled by Tara Brooke here on YouTube. I will have her linked down below along with her video. But she wanted to make sure to be clear about the fact that she took a bunch of questions from a bunch of different fall or autumn inspired tags here on YouTube and then picked the ones that she liked the best and put them all together, and that's what I'm going to be answering today. I'm very chatty, as you can see. The look is already complete, and I can tell you that this is going to be a long one, so grab yourself a little pumpkin treat and something hot to drink, and let's get started. The hair's doing her thing back there as per usual. So the first question for the autumn tag that Tara put together is favorite scary movie. I probably have a couple of answers for this one. I love the movie Beetlejuice. I will never get sick of it. I love it. I don't just watch it at Halloween time. I watch it anytime I feel the mood strikes me. For me, I grew up watching Nightmare on Elm Street, and my parents let me watch it at a very young age. My parents are pretty liberal when it comes to things like that because they both love scary movies. So probably Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, Freddy was the monster under my bed as a child. The only thing that I did not realize about Nightmare on Elm Street is just how much sexual content there is in the movies, and I don't remember that as a child, which is probably a really good thing, but it's just so interesting to me. And I think overall, I was born in '82, so I was more of a 80s, 90s kid, and I think in general, the 80s, man, any 80s horror flicks, there's a lot of sexual content in there, and I did not remember that at all. The next question is an either or question. So it is sound of falling rain or crackling fireplace. I think I would have to say the sound of falling rain because I love rain, which sounds so weird, I'm sure, to a lot of people who are like, oh, I hate rain, but I really love rain. I grew up in Nebraska and like we get some really awesome thunderstorms, but I mean, it's beautiful here during the fall, but we don't get much of a fall. I mean, coming up in a few days, we'll be down in the single digits at night, which is unusual for us in October, but it just, I don't know. It just doesn't last long enough. The beauty and all of that. I love fall, which I'm way off track now. Sorry about that. I'm curious what you guys would think or pick for this question. You prefer fireplace, crackling, or the sound of falling rain? Next question. I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing the colors today. And that is favorite color to wear in the fall. Well, I don't have just a favorite color. I do think I have a number one, but all of them are pretty close with each other. The first color I love to wear in the fall is mustard yellow. I love mustard yellow. And yellow's always been my favorite color, so that's probably my number one fall color to wear. Our house, my aesthetic, my colors that I use to decorate are mustard yellow, rust orange, and olivey green. So Those are definitely the colors I love wearing during the fall. I also really love to wear cream. Just a beautiful, rich, buttery cream. And like the most professional YouTuber ever, I forgot to tell you what I put on for my base, and that is the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. I have mine in the shade 20 in light neutral. I'm really sad. I think there might be one more use in here. And then for concealer, I have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer in the shade light 60 in. Next is got to be one of my favorite questions in this tag, and that is best way to spend a rainy day. Oh, I could go on. Definitely with my family, my hubby and my 2 kiddos, our 2 kitties, our 2 bearded dragons, all of them. Not my fish, because she lives up here in my beauty room, so she doesn't get to get in on the action. But we've had a couple of rainy days since living in this house, and I just love, first of all, putting on something cozy in the crock pot or the Dutch oven in the oven. I'm talking maybe soup, I don't know, maybe like chicken and dumplings or beef stew, a nice roast. Baked goods definitely would be a plus. Can you tell I'm hungry? And I don't know, like sit in front of the fireplace, watch some movies, watch some TV shows, that kind of thing. And just snuggle, be cozy under blankets. God bless, we have a fireplace now. That sounds like a good day to me. Definitely some board games or a puzzle. We have multiple of those like plastic folding craft tables, and we pretty much always have one of those set up during the fall with either a puzzle on it or a game that we haven't finished or something like that. So that's the kind of stuff I would like to do on a rainy day or a snowy day for that matter. Next is a really tough one, and I challenge you guys to put one and only one down in the comments for this question. Favorite Halloween candy. Oh, that is so hard. Although I was thinking the other day, we had a little candy binge at our house, and I had a symphony bar, and I hadn't had one in so long, and it tasted so freaking good that I thought in my mind, I have officially upgraded symphony bars to my favorite candy bar. That being said, people don't tend to hand out symphony bars. Not that I'm young enough to go trick-or-treating. So my other favorite would definitely be Almond Joy. I love coconut. Next is your favorite fall candle scent. And I can't even tell you, I can't even begin to start. But I will say, as of recently, Walmart has been selling Woodwick candles and tarts for tart warmers, and they have some amazing scents. My number one favorite, and the one that I have going in my beauty room right now, is the sage and myrrh. I think that's what it is. I'll pop these up on the screen so you can see them as I go, but definitely the sage and myrrh. And then the second one is one I really honestly didn't know if I would like, and that is the spiced blackberry, and that I was surprised. Hubby picked that one out, and he likes like apple cinnamon and those kind of scents, whereas I'm more into the woodsy, musky type scents usually. So anyways, he picked that one out, and I put it up in our bathroom, and it smells so good. It's like way better than apple spice. So it's nice and festive, but I'm glad I like it. In general, I really like woodsy scents. I mean, I would smell those all year personally, but especially during the fall and winter, I like those more rich, musky, woodsy kind of scents. All right, next, I honestly have no idea for this question. It is a song that reminds you of fall, and I don't know. Oh, I was jamming out to some Billy Joel this morning. Love me some Billy Joel. Billy Joel might remind me of fall, especially, I mean, not because the song's has anything to do with fall, but for me, Piano Man by Billy Joel, because I fell in love with that song during the fall. My dad and I used to travel a lot to Colorado and South Dakota. I fell in love with Billy Joel and his artistry on a trip to Colorado in the back of my dad's Chevy Chevelle station wagon. Had the back seats laid down, and I had my sleeping bag back there and whatever, and my dad never, had a care in the world about what kind of music I would play in the car because both of my parents are deaf. That's when I fell in love with Billy Joel, and I remember playing Piano Man over and over and over again, and I still love that. Today I was listening to Billy Joel while I was taking my shower and getting, ready to film. Let's see. Favorite Thanksgiving food? Ew. That's way too hard. My best friend's grandma makes this amazing stuffing that has green apples and pork sausage in with, mostly regular stuffing ingredients, and it's freaking amazing. It is the most amazing stuffing I've ever had, and almost always she brings me stuffing that her grandma sent along for me, and I think that is so cool. So yeah, probably Nanny's stuffing. Favorite fall makeup looks? For me, I love a ton of green during the fall months. I mean, I will wear varying shades of green all year long because I just love green, but I do tend to wear a little bit more green in the fall than other seasons. The other thing I really love during the fall, and again, not sure why I equate this type of look with the fall, maybe just because of the tones I like to wear in the fall, but I love a good old monochromatic look. Like, it's, as I talked about in my fall essentials video, I love like terracotta fading sunburn kind of like blushes and stuff during the fall, and so I think that's probably why I think those types of tones are probably some of the easier tones to create monochromatic looks with, in my opinion. Next is, I'll want to know your answer for this one as well. Hocus Pocus or Halloween Town? For me, it's definitely Hocus Pocus, and mostly because Halloween Town was not a thing when I was young. That was more like my siblings' generation, and so while I've watched those movies with my kids and with my siblings, it's not my fave because it wasn't for my generation, basically. Hocus Pocus is quite a bit like Beetlejuice for me, and it's a movie I'll watch any time of the year. I know that movie verbatim. I could sing, the songs for you, which I won't. You're welcome. Next is best fragrance for fall. And I talked about this in my fall essential beauty and lifestyle video that I'll have linked down below, because I did mention some of the products in this Get Ready With Me in that video. Definitely Nest fragrances, and specifically Indigo and Cocoa Woods. Love me a Cocoa Woods. And I don't know, like, I think those are definitely my two favorite. I also have one, and I don't know what it's called or anything, because I honestly got it off of Amazon. is the, I have like a patchouli that's mixed with vanilla scent. It's actually the scent I'm wearing today. Not that you can smell me, but the next question I absolutely love. I think the original question was like something about your favorite serial killer, and I think that's weird. Like, I just do. Tara switched it to a true crime story that still haunts you to this day. And I love that question because I am a huge true crime sort of person. It just, I don't know. I feel like there's stories and or like mysteries to solve, and I really like that. And she did mention JonBenet Ramsey because she's of a similar age to JonBenet, and I will agree with that because my mom was super into the JonBenet case. I wanted to give a different answer, of course, and that is the Michael Peterson case. And then if you're not familiar, he was accused of killing his wife, who was found at the bottom of the stairs. And I mean, there's even, I think there's a documentary, it might be on Amazon Prime, that's called The Stairs, and it's all about that case, because there's just so many things in the case that didn't make sense to the investigators in terms of if she had fallen down the stairs as she was sort of presented, that's what it looked like, that's how it presented, but there was so many inconsistencies with that. And so, you know, most recently he was released from prison. I don't know all the details of that, but there's just something about that case that bothered me. He's now been released. He's pretty old. I'm pretty sure he has like some serious health issues and everything. And, you know, I just, that case for some reason got to me because it was during my young adult life when I sort of first discovered like the true crime genre of television and things like that. All right, the last question whilst I do my lips is dream autumn vacation destination. I can't believe I said that on the first try. Well, first of all, I love Tara's answer, which is New York. Autumn in New York would be beautiful. Fun fact, I was born in Rochester, New York. And I just want to travel there more. But I think autumn in New York and Central Park would just be beautiful. I'm a big tree person, and I think to see the trees there would be so beautiful. And then the other answer, though, again, because I want to be different and not give the same answers, is I want to go see those gigantic redwood trees. Like, that's been on my bucket list since I was a little girl, and I've yet to do it. So I just think that would be super fun personally. I'm just gonna briefly pop off of here, attempt maybe to do something with the hair, put on some earrings, and I will be right back to wrap up this video with y'all. All right, I'm back. I don't know if the hair is any better, but it's not crunchy anymore, so there's that. And I love tortoiseshell earrings, so you will see me wearing those a lot during the fall because they go so well with the kinds of colors that I'm into for fall. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna have Tara's video linked down below so you can go out and check out some more answers to the super fun autumn tag that she threw together. And thank you, Tara, for doing that because I had a lot of fun answering these questions. If you did like today's video, I would super duper uber appreciate if you would give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, if you liked what you saw today. And I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful fall makeup days. And I will see you in my next video, Saturday.